I know this sounds embarrassing, but I changed one old Instagram caption for 6 minutes because of a Hinge guy.
And he never liked it.
No, that is the part that made me feel stupid. No like, no story view, no message, nothing.
But the profile signal moved after the caption changed.
Yeah, and that is the part I could not unsee.
Start from the date because the caption only matters if people understand how quiet he was.
It was Chicago. We matched on Hinge, got coffee near Logan Square, and somehow ended up talking about apartments for 40 minutes. He said my third-floor walk-up sounded like a character-building exercise.
That is a very Chicago way to flirt.
Exactly. So when he asked for my Instagram, I thought, okay, normal. Maybe he wants to see if I am real. Maybe he wants to keep it low pressure.
Then he went quiet.
Quiet. I posted a story at 7:18 that night from the train platform. He did not watch it. My friends watched it. Random people watched it. He was not there.
And you did the thing people do when they pretend they are not checking.
I checked anyway. Then I told myself the missing story view meant he was done, which is ridiculous, but it felt clean. Like, okay, answer received.
Except a missing story view is not an answer. It is just one missing signal.
Right. The next part is where it gets weird. I had an old carousel from an apartment tour. It was not new. It had been sitting on my grid for 2 weeks.
The beige kitchen one?
Yes. The caption said, boringly, maybe moving north if I survive the stairs. At 8:03 p.m., I changed one line to Wicker Park if I get brave.
For 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Then I panicked and changed it back because it felt too obvious. Nobody liked the post. Nobody commented. It was an old post. I thought the moment died.
But that old caption is not invisible. People who open the post can still see it.
I know that now. At the time, I was thinking like a teenager with a burner phone. If it is not a story and nobody likes it, it did not happen.
Then the phrase comes back.
The next afternoon, my friend Maya sends a screenshot from a group chat. She had been talking to him because they know each other through a volleyball league. He says, quote, Ava might actually get brave and move west.
That phrase was not in your story.
No, it was only in the caption for 6 minutes. And that is when I opened Synapse AI, because I did not want a fantasy answer. I wanted to know if there was any actual pattern around the profile.
Important boundary. Synapse AI does not say, this exact person viewed you.
No, it did not give me a name. It showed a profile activity window 7 minutes after the caption edit. Not a guarantee, not a confession, a window.
One window can be noise.
That is what you told me, and I hated you for being reasonable.
Somebody had to be.
So the next morning, I did something I am not proud of. I changed the caption again. Same old carousel. This time I wrote, Lease talk is getting real, and left it up for 8 minutes.
No story?
No story.
No fresh post?
No fresh post. Nothing loud. And again, a profile signal window showed up after the edit. A little later than the first one, but close enough that I stopped calling it random.
This is where people usually make the wrong leap.
The leap being, it was him.
Exactly. The safer read is, your profile had repeat activity after low publicity changes. That means somebody, or some small path of attention, kept circling back through your profile instead of interacting in public.
Which is honestly more useful than the fantasy version.
Because the fantasy version makes you text someone at midnight.
I almost did.
What stopped you?
Seeing the pattern as a pattern, not a verdict. Synapse AI made the quiet behavior visible enough that I could stop pretending likes were the only thing that counted.
Likes are loud. Profile visits are quiet. Quiet signals are where people overreact, so the tool has to slow you down.
That is the part I wish more people understood. It is not who is secretly obsessed with me. It is what changed, when did activity move, and does the same route keep repeating?
Story to profile jumps. Repeat visitors. Profile visits without likes. Visible interaction changes. Timing patterns around the stuff you actually changed.
And also what it cannot know. It cannot read someone's mind. It cannot make a missing like mean love. It cannot turn one weird Tuesday into proof.
So what did you do with the Hinge guy?
Nothing. Which felt insane for about 2 hours, then felt peaceful. If someone wants to talk, they can talk. If they only circle the profile after I edit a caption, that is information, but it is not an invitation to chase.
That is probably the cleanest takeaway.
Do not chase the person. Read the pattern first.
And read it safely.
Search Google for Synapse AI Instagram if you want to understand your own IG profile signals.